friends. This week we are in Everglades National Park. Hi, we're the Traveling Tiongsons.
I'm Anthony.
And I'm Carissa, and we travel with our miniature dachshund Butters and our adventure cat Tiskies. And our story goes a little something like this. We put what was left of our worldly possessions in storage in Idaho and hit the road with the goal of visiting all over 48 states with the girls before our wedding the following October in Big Sur, California. What started as the adventure of a lifetime has turned into a 3+ year lifestyle of continuing to make memories around the U.S. as a family and our tiny home on wheels. So thanks for watching as we share our adventures with you. All right, our first night, we are staying at Long Pine Key Campground. It's just a basic campground, no water, no electric. There is a dump station and potable water. But oh man, is it beautiful. Peace and quiet. Today happens to be New Year's Eve, and we can't think of a better way to end 2023 and start 2024 than in nature. All right, we just had a yummy lunch. It's always nice when you can get checked in early. Yeah, someone's super excited to be back out in nature. Someone's really loving it. Yeah. Our view is not too shabby either. Now, Everglades National Park is one of those parks that you can see in a day, but we think to truly experience this park, you should stay 1 to 2 nights here. So after setting up camp and enjoying our lunch, we did our first short hike along the Pa-hay-okee Trail, which is a short boardwalk type of trail that gives you views, as one of the park rangers told us, and I quote, the way the Everglades used to be and should be. Now, the trail isn't dog friendly, but it was a weekday evening and it wasn't super crowded, so we just opted to carry Butters on this short walk instead of leaving her in the warm truck, so don't come after us, okay? We haven't done any hiking for a while, so this first little trail was a great warm-up to get us back into our usual national park adventuring way of life. This was our first day out of the city of Fort Lauderdale, where Anthony worked at a Christmas tree lot for 2 months, and it felt so good to enjoy a campground walk in nature again. It also happened to be New Year's Eve, and we have a tradition of feasting on crab on New Year's Eve, so we couldn't break that tradition, right? Hey-o. And y'all, we may have started a new tradition of enjoying a bottle of champagne by a campfire while soaking in the starry skies and watching the streaming of the Times Square ball drop on our cell phones. It was by far one of the most magical New Year's Eve ever. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, definitely a New Year's Eve we'll never forget. Good morning, friends. We're at Happy New Year. Yes, we are spending our New Year's Day in the Everglades once again, and we're doing the what is the Ahinga? Sure, that's what it's called, Ahinga Trail. So this trail obviously isn't dog friendly, so it's nice that they offer really great shaded RV parking for the kiddos to hang out and nap in the trailer. We got here early in the morning. It's at the Royal Palms Visitor Center, and we're gonna try and find some gators. Now, we thought we were gonna get skunked on this trail because we hadn't seen a single gator, and then we looked down and we saw this little cute baby. So remember, if you can't see them, they can probably see you. The awesome part about the Ahinga Trail is 1 minute you're not seeing any gators, and then the next minute you're seeing them everywhere. And I mean everywhere, up close and personal. Gator, like a teenage-sized gator, a bigger gator, and then that big gator. So now we are making our way from Ahinga Trail. You can see there's the RV parking. Oh, there's another RV friend. And it says like about an hour. We did it actually in about maybe half hour or so. If you're like really going low and slow and looking for every little gator you can find. But again, we saw, what, 4 gators in like half an hour, so.
Oh yeah, it was definitely better.
Yeah, good little stop. Okay, so see our trailer there. So last night we stayed at the A Loop, which is the like primitive campground that's just pretty much dry camping, no hookups or anything like that.
Still very pretty.
Oh, gorgeous. Checkout was at 10. Then tonight we're staying at the T-Loop, which has electric. But checkout's at 3, or check-in is at 3. And it's actually the first time that it's been kind of a stickler where we try to check in a little early. And depends on the guard, yeah. And then they're like, okay, come back at 3. I'm like, oh, well, that's a first. So we're at the visitor center here, which is the new visitor center that finally just opened. It was closed after a decade after a hurricane. So we were able to find a nice shaded spot for the girls. And now we're gonna go check out the visitor center and stall for a bit until we can get into our campground. Yeah, last time we were here back in 2021, this was completely under construction, and look at it. It's super beautiful. They tried to get it as close to the original pink color as they could with today's available pink. So we'll go check it out. Let us tell you, friends, the new Guy Bradley Visitor Center is super beautiful. It's so well done. There's a plethora of information all about the local ecology and ecosystem of the Everglades. It is an absolute must stop. Ugh, we'll tell you about the mosquitoes later. But in the meantime, don't forget to get your National Park stamp while you're at the Visitor Center. This is one of our favorite souvenirs as full-time RVers because they're free and they take up no space and lightweight. Then afterwards, head out to the marina for a chance to see some manatees, high sea cows, some rosegate spoonbills, alligators, maybe even a saltwater crocodile. All right. We were finally able to get into our campsite here in Flamingo. As you can see, they're nice, big, spacious campsites. We're getting everything all set up. It has campfire pit. This particular site has electric hookups. Some do not. You can see there it's very expansive campground, and it looks like the majority of them are pull-through sites. To note, the Long Pine campground had Verizon reception. This one does not, but as you can tell, has great Starlink skies. So we'll get that set up just because. But yeah, we're getting all set up for the night. We opted for electric just because it is a little bit on the warmer side, and if we want to go off and explore some more, we know Tiskies will be nice and cool. But it is a beautiful site to call home for the night. Alright, we're at 9 Mile Pond, and we're looking for both crocodiles and alligators because a ranger told us that this is actually one of the very few places in the world, if not, I could be mistaken, but only places in the world that it's just enough salt water and just enough fresh water that they can hang out together. So, yeah, he's taking a look. These guys are taking pictures with vultures. And Butters is there in the truck, nice and safe. So far we don't see anything, but it is beautiful. Okay, friends, word to the wise. Do not go down Bear Lake Road if it looks like this, especially if your only vehicle is your tow rig and you don't want to worry about it getting stuck or covered in mud or just going down a long, bumpy, wet, horrible road for no reason. Well, we tried to show up nice and clean for the Florida Keys. That didn't happen. I can assure you that it's not this cold in the Florida Everglades. Like, it's chilly right now. It's like 60 something degrees, but I look like I'm gonna sit around a campfire in the Arctic because of the mosquitoes. All the mosquitoes down here in Flamingo are the worst we've ever dealt with. And again, 60 degrees. It's not like it's 90 degrees outside and it's completely unbearable. But I am notoriously a mosquito magnet, so this is hell. All right, friends, we hope you enjoyed your time in the Everglades with us. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a good night, friends.